Hey everyone. Hi. Not wearing makeup. I haven't washed my hair in like 5 days. Um, but you're gonna get a book review. um, because I need to do one. I have too much of a backlog to not. I don't want to bring these books back to my dorm with me like I do because aesthetic. But they're heavy. They're heavy, and I don't want to move them back. um, so I'm trying to get as many done. I also just want to. I like doing these, even though I've been off for so long. So oh, hello, light change. So you're gonna get like, hi, unfiltered Maddie. You're welcome. Okay, so as the title may suggest, today I will be reviewing The Cellar by Natasha Preston, and I just have to show you this cover because it's really pretty. Yeah, okay. So, quick stats. This was published in 2014 by Sourcebooks Fire, and it is 347 pages, at least the edition that I have. Before I really get into this, I'm just going to read you the summary. You know the drill. Okay, so. For months, Summer is trapped in a cellar with the man who took her and 3 other girls, Rose, Poppy, and Violet, his perfect, pure flowers, his family. But flowers can't survive long, cut off from the stem, words, and time is running out. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so on Amazon, they gave you a better summary than that. But I didn't want to write it out, so I'm going to read an excerpt later. It's going to be a new thing I try. But I was really pleasantly surprised by this book. As you can see from lay cover, it's from Wattpad. Wattpad is, for those of you who don't know, is a website where you can write and share fiction. No, it's really cool. It's really popular. I've never written on it, on the website itself. I've written on other websites, but I've used it a lot, especially in my early years. Sorry, I'm just like fixing my hair. No, I think it's a great resource for fan fiction, first of all. But they have some like really cool original fiction, and I was really pleasantly surprised. Sorry, I'm gonna just rant. I was pleasantly surprised because the last book that I read that was published from a website, the website was Inkit, by the way. It's a cool website. I dig it. It runs along the same vein as Wattpad, just less fan fiction. And it was the Black Notebook, and I hated it. So I was really skeptical going into this book because I was like, oh my god, it's going to be awful again, like they're going to be very underdeveloped, it's going to be very poorly edited, blah, 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 blah. But it wasn't. The writing was really easy to read, but it wasn't immature, which I appreciate. What I mean by easy to read, it's everything was phrased nicely. Hey, they're playing chase or something. Sorry. It was very nicely paced. The word choice, the word choice was nice, that it wasn't confusing. It didn't talk circles. It didn't add anything that was unnecessary. So I liked that. It's nicely paced. There are point of view changes in this book, and point of view changes can make or break a story, I think. They can make it by adding to the book by seeing what another character is thinking, but they can take away from the book when they're very infrequent and the character of the voice, or the voice of the character, hi, English, is not very strong, or it's not as strong as the main character. But I liked the point of view changes in this book. I wish they were a little bit more consistent, but overall they were pretty good. I couldn't really find a pattern in it. And that's okay, because there's not always a pattern as long as they're just consistent. Sorry. But yeah, I don't think it took away from the book or made it sound more immature, because that's a big pet peeve. Sorry, my cat just did a cat thing. Sorry. It's just, I dig it. I really dig it. Okay. And the book is just, it's full of twists and turns. It's crazy. Like, the setup is like, all right, when's it gonna happen? But like, the rest of the book is like, wait, what? No. Wait. No. So, it's really cool, and I like that. So, anyway, Goodreads gave it a 3.9 out of 5, which is like super good for Goodreads, and super good for a book that was published online, like holy crap. And I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. You know, I don't like giving perfect scores, even though I gave a few perfect scores earlier. I'm using my high school art teacher's grading method, and that nothing is perfect. So, no 5 out of 5s from now on. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to try something new, and I'm going to end my videos with an excerpt from the book, just to give you like a little bit of a taste, because especially with this, I don't like the summary. It's not super good. And I think excerpts are important. Okay, anyway. Lily. My stomach dropped as a tall, dark-haired man stepped into view. Had he been hiding between the trees? No, sorry, gulping. I took a step back. I'm not Lily. He shook his head, a satisfied grin on his face. No, you are Lily. I'm Summer. You have the wrong person, you utter freak. I could hear my pulse crashing in my ears. How stupid to give him my real name. He continued to stare at me, smiling. It made me feel sick. You are Lily, he repeated. Before I could blink, he threw his arms forward and grabbed me. I tried to shout, but he collapsed his hand over my mouth, muffling my screams. My heart raced. I'm going to die. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. So, just a little taste of what this book has to offer, and I think that's a really good representation of what it is. All right. Thank you for watching and dealing with my ramblings and animal noises and my unput together, made up face. Okay, I will see you all next time. Thank you.